Hey everyone, have you ever seen a polishing job that looks like this after it's done in the sun? Well, I'm going to tell you why it happens, and I'm going to show you how we are going to fix this other shop's work on this 2020 blue Cadillac Escalade. Okay, so the reason these happen, and people call it different things, I call it holograms, and that's because it kind of shimmers in the light as you move back and forth. So why do holograms happen? So holograms are not the same as a swirl from, say, the car wash. What happens is these, let's see if I can get it real close. See these perfect circles, they're really tight, and you see how it like almost makes that pattern, that star pattern shine out. You can do it if it's focused on my finger. So what happens is a body shop or another detailer, they cut really heavy and they don't do a good job polishing at the end. And so sometimes to get heavy swirls out, we have to cut really hard with a good compound, but that aggressive compound will leave its own marks. And then afterwards, we want to polish it, right? And we want to remove that. Well, two things happen. Sometimes body shops or detailers, they use polishes with fillers. So what that means is they don't see these. They don't see it because the compound and polish fills in those swirls, and after a couple washes, it goes away and then you'll see this. Body shops are notorious for it, but some detailers just don't know better. And the reason body shops are notorious for this is using fillers is because when it leaves the shop, it looks perfect. So they only have to do that initial cut, the initial heavy cut after painting. But then they don't have to do anything else, right? But then, a few washes later, it looks like this, and we don't want that, right? So that's number one. And then number two is, people don't have inspection lights, or they just don't know exactly what they're doing, and they don't know they have to polish. And the reason inspection lights are important, and we use scan grips that are all around the shop, and those are made specifically for paint correction and body shops. The reason we use these is because in certain lighting conditions, you can't see this. It's only until the sun hits it that it becomes a serious issue. And so I'm going to show you how we're going to correct it. I'm going to use a Rupes yellow wool pad, and either their medium or heavy cut polish compound, and it's going to finish it off really nice. I'm going to show you this exact thing, no tricks. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Okay, you can see how we no longer have that hologram effect. We did that with just one step. And you can see here, we'll be able to see it. See that hologram effect as I move? I did part of it. See how it disappears? And so that's the difference between, somebody who knows what to look for, somebody that has inspection lights, and ensure that the work is done properly and finished properly.